Thank you for coming to the Family of Women Film Festival.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about why you're here.
I was invited here by Peggy Goldwyn, and I'm really honored to be here. It's such an exciting group of people that are here. Everyone I've met has been just so warm and really open to kind of the issues that I'm sharing here on child marriage. And I'm here to kind of share the work that I've done on child marriage over the last decade. And we did a project about in Kenya. We taught a photography program. It was our first adolescent girls photography workshop, and in northern Kenya, to girls who had run away from their marriages. And so we're here at the Friesen Gallery, and these are all of their photographs. There were 10 girls in our workshop, and as you can see, they did a spectacular job. I mean, none of us could even believe how amazing their photographs were with just less than a week of instruction. And they had never even touched a camera before.
Wow. And what surprised you the most? Was it the subject matter, how they photographed themselves? The lighting seems great.
I know. I think, one of the main things we did, one of their main jobs during the workshop was to learn how to take a portrait, because, taking a portrait in photojournalism is really like one of the most basic things that you need to know how to do. And we thought it would be a great opportunity for the girls to be able to intimately understand another girl who'd had the same experience, because a lot of the girls had been through the same experience but not actually spoken about it. And so to do a great portrait, you have to know the person. So they spent a lot of time getting to know each other and their stories. And then they did these portraits. And the poses that they did and the intimacy that's in these photographs is very much their own doing. Like, that's how they wanted to present themselves and their story. And we wanted to kind of help raise their voice as both creators and as the subject of a project like this, to be that their stories and their lives were worth being shared with the world, and they're very excited to have their work shown here tonight.
And how do these images relate to your nonprofit, Too Young to Wed?
Well, this is our pilot program that we did, and we're hoping to do many more photo workshops like this, because we knew we wanted to do these workshops, and this was our first one, and we didn't anticipate the amount of success it would be, because the girls, what it really was like a type of art therapy for them. They'd been all through very traumatic experiences. Eunice, one of the girls, this is Eunice here, she was married at the age of 9 to a 78-year-old man and was with him for more than 2 weeks until she finally escaped. And so they really needed the outlet and wanted the outlet, and wanted people to know what they had been through. And we also had an exhibition in Maralal, Kenya, in front of their community members, their families, the chiefs of their villages, and they shared their stories. They talked about what they went through, and they were all crying. We were all crying, and but we're very proud of them. We wanted them to kind of take their power back and to feel strong, and that their voices were worthy to be heard. And so, yeah.
And they're for sale?
Yes. So the photographs are for sale, and we're selling them here this week. And
and it supports Too Young to Wed?
Yeah, it supports Too Young to Wed. We're a nonprofit organization. Everything's tax deductible, we're just we're excited for people to join our journey.
And can you tell us about your photography and being a Pulitzer Prize winning photojournalist, and how that sort of segued into making a nonprofit? Yay!
Yeah. So, I started out as a news photographer and conflict photographer. I lived in the Middle East for 6 years, and I was working in Afghanistan when I met several girls who were married underage. And that was kind of the first time I encountered this. And then the more I got to know the girls in this project, and realized that there wasn't a lot on the topic, especially at the time. I've been working on this 13 years, the more I wanted to do. And then we wanted to make sure that as the awareness of the issue of child marriage is raised globally that the girls and villages in our photographs are also served. So that was one of our main goals as an organization, is to make sure we do projects in the areas where the photographs we're making and sharing with the world are made.
What's it like to win a Pulitzer Prize?
It's an honor to receive any prize. I mean, the Pulitzer was a group Pulitzer, yeah, I mean, everything that any accolades that are given to any of us as journalists, I think, means a lot, particularly because it continues to raise the issues that we're working on. And that's really the most important part, is every time that people can care about what we're working on, that means a lot, because we're out there meeting the people in our photographs. They're not subjects or elements of a composition. They're people that we care about and we grow to love as we meet them and share their lives.
Have you ever been to Sun Valley?
No, it's my first time to Sun Valley. It's absolutely gorgeous. It will not be my last.
Oh, good. Good.